Hi, this is Bahar Shapar for WeDharma, and tonight I just wanted to say a couple of words about something that I don't think I've ever said enough words about. I have, since the beginning of my exploration of simplicity and urban living, in my quest for a meaningful life, I've delved pretty deeply into my relationship with food, particularly with meat, with killing, with the chain, the place humans have in that animal world and in the greater world. I thought I had a pretty solid grip on how I felt about things. I'm a meat eater, a proud one, even if that seems like a funny adjective to use. It's true. And I have been pretty comfortable with my stance on things for quite some time, but I just finished a book that seems to be changing things for me, and it's called Eating Animals by Safran Foer, and it's an incredibly important book, if not for the style of its writing, but certainly for its subject matter. If you haven't read this book, please, 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 please take the time to do it. It's brutal and it's raw and it's shocking and it's disgusting in times, but it's necessary. If you care about poverty, if you care about the environment, if you care about your kitchen, if you care about your stomach and your organs, if you care about genetics, if you care about legacy and history and tradition, if you care about the United States, if you care about animals, certainly read this book. It's simple in its language. It's straightforward and matter of fact in its tone, but it talks about things that I think only get talked about in activist circles, and I think should be talked about in everyday circles. What we are doing with the existence and the increasing dominance, almost obliteration of anything else with the factory farm. What we're doing is atrocious, and not just on a ethical, moral level, but it's atrocious in its crimes against physics, almost, in what I think we all instinctually know to be a more natural order of things. This, we're destroying it. I'm not here to tell anyone what they should or shouldn't eat, or certainly how they should live. I take stands on things. I'm rocking my no fur for this girl patch. Go Leanne from Vogue Couture, woo! Because I believe in certain things. I don't believe in buying fur. That can be something I take a stance about, but I'm not here to tell anyone to be vegetarian or to not be, or to take a preachy stance on what killing is. I just think that we all need to know. And there are so many things that we sweep under the rug, and what our food system is, that is something that is amazing to me, how it's even being kept under the rug for most people. Those of us who even know, we make personal decisions, and yet we're not fighting. We're not fighting to the political system, to talk to our senators, to talk to our community leaders, to get things to change. We're just sort of quietly making personal decisions that make us feel better about sleeping at night. So I guess this was sort of a book review, sort of a little bit of a rant. But in any case, please read this book. Please read this book. Things will change for you too, I promise. Thank you.